Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai. Once again, giving all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash, Barakatha. Alright, and this is going to be, it's going to focus around, the prophecy of, pestilences, diseases and things like that. Alright, because, alright, first let's get, Jeremiah. Alright, because, that's one of the things, this is, in particular focusing around, this, flu. It's about a month ago, I was all like fucked up, even more than usual, the Heavenly Father, through the grace, through the grace and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, I just like made it through and all that. A couple of the other Akim were talking about, how intense this flu was, even, colleagues, acquaintances, co-workers, but, thing is, a lot of people aren't making it, whether or not it's like the same shit or whatever, we don't know. All right. But, whether it's, Esau, all right, the Heavenly Father on the left-hand side, or, that's also prophecy. All right. But the thing is, this is, it's been one of the worst, flu seasons, and, this focuses mostly around, this Moabite, she got the flu and dropped dead. And, of course, just a side note, her children are technically like Edomites and all that. All right, but the main point is, this flu is like killing off, even like perfectly like healthy people. You can tell like by her like countenance. It's like these heathen women, for the most part, they take care of themselves. I see them in the gym and all that. It's like going even harder than me. All right, but this flu, is taking people out. That's another thing is, you should put the fear in the Lord in you, because as far as who he spares, and who he puts to death and all that. But this is another more proof that it's like getting towards the end, right? Because diseases, pestilences, pandemics, that's biblical prophecy. That's something that's going to come to pass. Even a couple of days ago they had that movie Outbreak. They're showing you like martial law. There was this one like family, like this chick, like she had like symptoms and all that, and she was like saying goodbye to her family for the final time, probably. I haven't seen the whole movie. Talking about, you should have brushed your teeth in me. All right, because the spirit, like their characters knew that they probably wouldn't ever see her again. All right, but that's a prophecy. All right, Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. And that's what, we prophesy of war, World War III, race riots, evil, evil in general, this transgender homosexual agenda. All right, but, also pestilence. The Heavenly Father, he's taken down America just like he took down Egypt. All right. All right, Slakia. All right, but all right, Ecclesiastes, all right, 3:15. That which hath been is now, and that which is to be hath already been. All right, so with all these plagues, all right, diseases, pestilences, all right, the Heavenly Father, he's done it before. Mainly, all right, the main example, was in Egypt. Or it was just just like now, it's just like one thing after another. You know, but at the same time, this so-called white man, he wants to trim the population down. Even amongst his fellow Edomites, he doesn't want like all of them like around. All right. All right. So Deuteronomy. And this is another thing we brought out, in camp, last week. But I've been meaning to like bring out this article for like edification and all that. All right, but it's basically, Massachusetts mom of 2 dies suddenly after flu diagnosis. And just talking about how good of a person. If it were up to me, I'd rather be someone, who offended us, personally and all that. But, judgment is judgment. There's also going to be a lot of people you're so-called cool with that are going to get, taken out by judgment. All right, and then, developed into pneumonia. It just got worse and worse. People, another thing, in that movie Outbreak, they were like, when the martial law troops came through, they were like, if you have flu, it starts out like the flu or the cold, basically. And there are a lot of these pestilences and pandemics. They start out, people just think they have a cold or flu, headache. Just take some aspirin or Tylenol, which is off anyway, but they think it's no big deal. But it's a big deal, of course. Doesn't look like she had any like health problems. Looks like a big cardio, yoga, Zumba fan. I'm still, that wasn't, oh, look. Healthy 21-year-old bodybuilder dies just days after flu diagnosis. Or, so, the Heavenly Father's, he's bringing judgment. In the, the CDC, the Center of Disease Creation, or, they were saying, this is one of the worst, like, flu seasons ever, and it said, they're basically saying, it's just getting started. Or, and other than that, and they're saying, little kids, are just giving up the ghosts. Pretty much, this is a bigger deal than, people thought it was, obviously. All right, so we're going to be in Deuteronomy. All right, actually, let's get first. First Thessalonians real quick. Here's another thing. I'm just gonna explain why. I'm just getting this precept real quick. All right, First Thessalonians 5:1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For all right, so we know things like this is just like biblical prophecy. All right, the Heavenly Father, just shutting this kingdom down. It's kind of like you're sitting at a diner or whatever. It's not closed yet, but once you get 15 more minutes, 10 more minutes, or you hear the personnel actually announce it. Whatever, please bring your items that you want to purchase. All right to the register. All right, and things like that. All right, you see people folding up mats, sweeping. All right, getting that getting that you see the suds in the mop water. All right, and all that. It's preparing to shut down. All right, and and we see it, because of things like this, amongst other things as well. All right, and here's verse 3. Here's the point. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. All right, so and even that can also be the case as far as people's personal judgment, or just being like a healthy one. And that's what they said about the in the Middle Ages when that bubonic plague hit. There were documents just saying there'd be someone perfectly healthy the entire day, but then they would be so severe in some cases they wouldn't make it through the night. All right, it's lightweight like this, and shit, this guy, it's probably, you can tell just by his like countenance or whether, I don't know if he's like looks like an Edomite, but the Lord, there's so many ways that the Lord can do you in swiftly, and this pestilence is one of those instruments, one of those avenues. All right, so we're gonna get this. All right, and this is all right, back in Deuteronomy. All right, so Deuteronomy, all right, 28 and 59. Then the Lord will make thy plagues wonderful. And I'm also bringing it up because 2/3 are going to be part of this judgment as well. Now, who knows? She might have been an Israelite or not. All right, but are you heathens? You 2/3? Are you third part of men? You Edomites? All right, that's the type of the Lord's bringing like swift judgment. All right, then the Lord will make thy plagues wonderful, and the plagues of thy seed even great plagues, and of long continuance. They said this is just getting started. And sore sickness, and of long continuance. All right, verse 60. Moreover, he will bring upon thee all the diseases of Egypt, which thou wast afraid of, and they shall cleave unto thee. Also every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law, them will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed. All right, so like I said in camp, last week, you might have some scoffers or whatever saying, where's the flu in the Bible? Where's AIDS in the Bible? Where's Ebola in the Bible? Well, just read Deuteronomy 28 and 61. All right, because all the plagues not mentioned in the scriptures are also going to come to pass. Or but with that I'm going to say, all right, all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. All right, and all right, shalom, to all the Akim, also pushing this word.